A drunken brawl at a royal wedding threatens US-British relations. Can a fake friendship turn into real love to save the day? The movie opens with a grand wedding in England, marking the union of Prince Philip, the future king, with Lady Martha. The ceremony, a significant national event, attracts thousands of onlookers and well-wishers, all eager to catch a glimpse of the royal couple. However, it's Prince Henry, Philip's younger brother, and Princess Beatrice, their youngest sister, who truly capture the affection and attention of the gathered crowd. Among the distinguished international guests is Alex, the charming and charismatic son of the American president. Alex's presence at the wedding is emblematic of the strong ties between the United States and the United Kingdom. Alongside Alex is Nora, the granddaughter of the American vice president. The media often draws comparisons between Alex and Prince Henry, dubbing Alex as the American Prince Henry, which Alex finds both amusing and slightly bothersome. In a candid moment during the car ride, Alex confides to Nora about his frustration with the constant comparisons to Prince Henry. Despite his annoyance, Nora is more focused on enjoying their stay in England and hopes to visit as many historical sites and palaces as possible. Meanwhile, behind the royal couple, Prince Henry and Princess Beatrice engage with the wedding guests. Henry expresses his discomfort with the lavishness of the event, humorously reminding Beatrice that such extravagance in the past led to revolutions. As Alex and Nora approach in the line of guests, Nora remarks on Henry's handsomeness, to which Alex retorts, labeling Henry as a snob. This sentiment is somewhat mirrored by Henry, who, upon noticing Alex, comments to Beatrice about Alex's animated manner and labels him the most irritating person he has ever met. The tension between Alex and Henry escalates during the wedding reception. Alex, drinking out of boredom, encounters Henry, and an awkward exchange ensues. In a clumsy mishap involving a piece of cake, Alex inadvertently stains Henry's clothes. As Alex attempts to help clean the mess, a scuffle breaks out between them, resulting in both of them tumbling to the ground and into the lavish wedding cake. The costly cake, valued at £75,000, is utterly ruined, creating a scene for the guests and the media alike. The incident is quickly sensationalized by the press, painting Alex and Henry as having a deep-seated hatred towards each other. With the US presidential elections looming, Ellen Claremont, the president and Alex's mother, is concerned about the diplomatic implications of the incident. She instructs Alex to engage in damage control, emphasizing the importance of maintaining strong relations with England for upcoming political deals. In response, Alex is flown back to London to publicly mend his relationship with Prince Henry. The plan is for Alex and Henry to feign a lifelong friendship, countering the negative media narrative. Upon his return to England, Alex is introduced to Henry's servant, Jean, who facilitates their interactions. Alex and Henry then partake in a carefully orchestrated photo shoot, followed by a joint interview. The underlying tension between them is palpable. A transformative moment occurs when Alex and Prince Henry visit a children's hospital. As they walk through the hospital, a loud noise, startlingly similar to gunshots, disrupts the calm atmosphere, sending them into a state of alarm. Quickly, security personnel usher Alex and Henry into a nearby storage closet for safety. This unexpected confinement becomes a catalyst for a heart-to-heart conversation. In the seclusion of the closet, Henry extends an apology to Alex for his previous behavior and reveals his personal struggles. He confesses that his distant and annoying manner was a result of grappling with his father's recent passing, a revelation that sheds light on his earlier actions. The tension is soon dispelled when security informs them that the noise was not gunshots but fireworks. During their visit, Alex observes a tender and sincere interaction between Henry and a young girl battling cancer. This encounter allows Alex to witness Henry's compassionate and empathetic side, challenging his preconceived notions. After completing the tour, Alex extends an invitation to Henry for his upcoming New Year's party, marking a shift in their relationship. They publicly shake hands, signaling their newfound friendship to the cameras. Back in America, Alex and Henry's friendship blossoms through social media chats and lengthy phone conversations. Their exchanges grow flirtatious and emotionally deep, indicating a shift in their dynamic. Alex's feelings evolve as he becomes more drawn to Henry. The much-anticipated New Year's Eve party, hosted by Alex, arrives. Henry attends with his best friend Percy, who finds himself attracted to Nora. The party is a lively affair, yet both Alex and Henry navigate their discomfort with the event's formalities. Despite this, Alex encourages Henry to dance. However, as the new year rings in, Henry sees Alex kissing girls and, feeling a hint of jealousy, abruptly leaves the party. Alex follows Henry to the garden, where they engage in a heartfelt conversation. Henry shares his dreams of being a writer in Paris and going on more dates if not for his royal duties. In a moment of vulnerability and spontaneity, Henry kisses Alex, leaving him stunned. Without a word, Henry departs, leaving Alex in a mix of emotions. Unable to reach Henry afterward, Alex confides in Nora about his confusion and feelings. Nora enlightens Alex about Henry's sexual orientation and suggests that Alex's feelings for Henry might be more than friendly. Alex reflects on his past relationships and attractions, realizing he has never openly identified as bisexual. At a presidential dinner, Henry's visit to the White House presents an opportunity for Alex. They share a passionate kiss in the Red Room, marking a significant turn in their relationship. Later, Alex invites Henry to his room at midnight, where their connection intensifies into a physical and intimate encounter. Following this, Alex labels their relationship as friends with benefits, trying to define the nature of their involvement. They agree to meet again at a charity polo match in Windsor the following month, setting the stage for further exploration of their complex and evolving relationship. In the following month, during a charity polo match, Alex and Henry find a moment to themselves, sneaking away to share an intimate encounter. This secret meeting sets the tone for their ongoing relationship, as they continue to meet in secret, driven by their growing affection and physical attraction. However, their moments together are shadowed by the complexities of their public lives. Henry, acutely aware of his responsibilities as a British royal, reminds Alex that his duty is to his country and not to an individual, indicating the fleeting nature of their encounters. This conversation, coupled with Nora's earlier remark about the limitations on a prince's personal life, propels Alex into a deeper emotional involvement with Henry. Alex tries to contribute to his mother's re-election campaign by formulating a new strategy for Texas, but his efforts are hindered by a lack of opportunity to prove its effectiveness. His situation worsens when he inadvertently reveals details about his plan to a journalist, leading to a published article. His mother, President Ellen Claremont, frustrated by this breach, lectures Alex on political caution and initially dismisses his campaign strategy. However, after reviewing his memo, she recognizes its potential and decides to send him to Texas. In Texas, Alex embarks on the campaign, maintaining a steady correspondence with Henry through letters. During a campaign event in New York, Alex is pleasantly surprised when Henry unexpectedly shows up at his hotel, offering support. Their reunion results in a night of passion. The next day, Zara Ellen, the chief of staff and a trusted family friend, discovers their secret relationship but agrees to keep it confidential until after the convention. Feeling burdened by secrecy, Alex reveals his relationship with Henry to his mother, who responds with calm understanding. She supports him but also underscores the importance of considering the long-term viability of their relationship. Alex then shares this development with Henry and invites him to join him, his father, and Nora on a vacation at a lake house. Henry accepts the invitation, and together with Percy, they join Alex's family at the lake house. The group enjoys a relaxed and fun-filled time, playing volleyball and indulging in drinks. In a candid conversation with his father, Alex receives advice to embrace his time with Henry, despite uncertainties. Inspired by his father's words, Alex plans to share his feelings with Henry, but the moment is interrupted when Henry dives into the water, swimming away. The next morning, Henry leaves the lake house without saying goodbye. Back in England, Henry confides in his sister Beatrice about his relationship with Alex. He expresses his reluctance to hurt Alex and questions the relevance of royalty in the modern world. Meanwhile, Alex, anxious about Henry's silence, travels to England to confront him. In a tense exchange, Henry reveals his struggles with royal obligations and his doubts about continuing their relationship. Alex challenges Henry to be true to himself, leading Henry to take him to a museum. In an intimate and symbolic gesture, they dance together, spending the night together before parting ways, with Henry giving Alex a ring as a memorial. However, their world is upended the next day when private emails between Alex and Henry are leaked to the media. The scandal not only impacts them personally, but also poses a significant challenge to President Claremont's upcoming re-election campaign. Speculation arises about journalist Miguel's involvement in the leak, given his past affair with Alex and his prompt reporting on the emails. As the story unfolds, Alex and Henry find themselves unable to communicate, each isolated by their respective teams and the turmoil surrounding the leak. The plot reaches a critical point when Alex, amid a media storm over his relationship with Prince Henry, decides to confront the issue head-on. He releases a public statement that candidly addresses his relationship with Henry, showcasing his resolve and transparency. Meanwhile, Prince Henry returns to Buckingham Palace, where he faces disapproval and concern from his elder brother, Prince Philip. The palace advisors also step in, attempting to navigate Henry through the unfolding scandal and mitigate its impact on the royal family. Despite the hard circumstances, the separation between Alex and Henry is short-lived, thanks to an unexpected lifeline. Zara, Alex's trusted servant, and Sean, Henry's servant, have been secretly involved in a romantic relationship. The connection proves fortuitous for Alex and Henry, as Zara and Sean use their emergency communication phones to facilitate a reunion between the two. This arrangement allows Alex and Henry to overcome the barriers imposed by the leak and re-establish contact. Subsequently, Alex travels to London, and he and Henry reunite at the palace. They spend a heartwarming day together, playing the piano and enjoying each other's company. The day ends in a significant meeting at Buckingham Palace with King James Roman III, Henry's grandfather. During this meeting, King James admits to reading the leaked emails and acknowledges the genuine love between Henry and Alex. However, he stresses the importance of Henry adhering to the traditional image expected of a member of the royal family. King James expresses concern that the British public may not be receptive to a homosexual prince, insisting on the need to maintain appearances. Contrary to his expectations, a massive, supportive crowd gathers outside Buckingham Palace, echoing in cities across the United Kingdom. This widespread public support directly challenges King James' apprehensions, demonstrating a more progressive and accepting society than he anticipated. Faced with this undeniable display of public support, Henry stands firm against his grandfather's conservative stance, refusing to live in secrecy or shame. King James implores Henry to consider the gravity of his decision, but Henry, boosted by the public's acceptance and Alex's support, remains undeterred. A week later, the scene shifts to Washington, D.C., where Alex and Henry anxiously await the results of the electoral vote, particularly from Texas. Alex's strategic campaign efforts in Texas are crucial, as his mother, President Ellen Claremont, trails in the polls. The tension is palpable, but relief and joy erupt when news breaks that Ellen has won Texas, securing her re-election. Alex's decision to lead the campaign in Texas proves instrumental in his mother's victory. In the aftermath of the election celebrations, Alex asks Henry if he still has the key to his family's house in Texas. The movie concludes with Alex and Henry heading to the Texas residence, symbolizing the start of their new life together, free from the constraints and scrutiny that previously defined their relationship.